Okay, we're gonna try that again. Now up to the third part of the all grain brewing process, which we did our mash for 75 minutes, so the beer sat there. I'll give you an idea what we're looking at. That's what the mash looks like now. So the grains have absorbed some of the liquid. What I'm gonna do is, oh, my little hint. And when people have long brew days, especially in all grain, it's usually because they're not ready for the next stage. We're going on right now to recirculation, kind of mash out recirculation combined. And I already have my water ready for the sparge. Now I heat my sparge water to about 180 degrees. And I just did that using the brew pot you saw earlier. I just heated up water on my stove again. And because my brew pot's a little bit smaller, I had to do some more water a second time. But I have this is where something like a second cooler, which would also be called a hot liquor tank, comes in handy because you have a way to keep the water hot. I'm not going to need for probably about another 20 minutes or so, but it's all ready to go. So once I'm done with recirculation and mash out and all of that, we're ready to move on. Now, mash out is just a way to kind of raise the temperature of the grains. There's various ways that people do this, but as far as it goes, I just throw a little bit of 180-degree water in there, and then we start the recirculation. So bear with me because this is going to be some interesting shooting, I think, overall. So we are interesting. So hopefully we're not upside down or anything like that, but give me a second here. We're going to take our water, and we're going to put it in the brew pot, or in the mash tun, sorry. And this is about roughly about half gallons worth. All right, so that's just going to go in. We'll give it a second. Some people run this continuously. They have a pump or whatever. Some people don't mash out at all, so don't worry if you're not doing it or don't want to do anything like that. Now all we're going to do is we're going to start the recirculation process. And to do this, I'm going to use, again, my little 4-gallon brew pot here. And all you're doing is collecting. You're just going to open up that spigot there and collect about half gallon or so of wort or liquid, and then pour it directly through the top. So let's see what we can show you for that. So I'm just going to slowly open up your spigots. Don't go crazy here because they do like to clog a little bit. In fact, mine's a tad clogged, which is always great. So I'm going to try the quick way to hopefully fix this. Come on. Well, we're going to recirculate about half gallon at a time and go from there. I'm going to have to get this unstuck. It's too hard with the camera running, so there's grains in the spigot. Somehow they got underneath the false bottom or whatever, and cause what's known as a stuck sparge. So I have to fix this now, otherwise I can't go any further. So we'll try to get back to you on the next step, I guess. So we'll see you in a sec.